So, what's your name?
I am Judy.
Judy Wu.
Judy McSlavsky.
And Judy, you had your 15 minutes of fame a couple of days ago.
I wouldn't call it that.
50 seconds of fame, or... I never thought I'd say this, speak loud. But what happened? What, you were at the legislature, you were protesting last Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday, during a snowstorm. And something happened there.
Yeah.
So what happened? Tell us.
We wanted to go into the legislature. No intention whatsoever of being disrespectful or anything, so a group of us wanted to go in just to be seen. We had already had our voices heard outside. We wanted to go in and be seen. I don't think that the province realized, or the people of Canada realize, that their provinces are going to be affected by the changes in Bill C-45 with everything that's happening. It's more than just the Indian Act that's going to change. So anyway, there was a group of us that wanted to go in, and we were in the process of going through their security for entrance. There was no problem. They told us that we couldn't have signs, banners, flags, pins, which we had all agreed to, and that we had to have identification in order to go through their security process, which we had agreed to. And then all of a sudden, we were denied access, and they started turning us away. I refused to leave.
All of a sudden?
All of a sudden, we were refused access. I refused to leave. I am a member of this community. I am a member, a resident of this province, and a resident of Canada. I do vote in municipal elections, and
you do?
I do.
Good.
I absolutely do. My grandfather raised me very well.
Yes.
Taught me to do those types of things.
And you vote the provincial election also?
I vote in everything. I vote in everything.
Because we know if you don't vote, you got to keep your mouth shut. You have a hard
I don't
time.
think you have to keep your mouth shut.
Oh yes, you do. But you have a hard time.
I think for Aboriginal people, it's kind of. I'm not sure how it is. I can't speak for everybody, so I won't.
I can't keep my mouth shut, as you know. That's why I vote.
I agree with that.
Okay, let's go.
So anyway, I refused to leave. I had a minor in there with me, and I had another gentleman.
How old?
He was 16. So when we were refusing to leave, security started handling, I guess, put his hands on the minor, and I told him not to.
You did?
I did.
What did he do? Put his arm on his shoulder?
He went to put his hand on his shoulder to get him to move out of the way, to try and escort him out of the building. And I, said that we have a right to be there, that we had no intentions whatsoever of being disrespectful, that we wanted to be peaceful, we wanted to be seen.
Who was the native? Who was the minor?
I'm not the parent, so
No, but he was a native.
Yes, we had 3 Aboriginal people in there.
Yeah, so that's not, when the people's health is supposed to show you the fine example, grabbing a minor is not...
That's not a fine example whatsoever. So eventually, the Sergeant at Arms ended up coming out and...
Did he come and see you?
He did come and see us.
Did he have his face red?
I don't remember.
You don't remember because you were red?
There were other things. Well, I am red, yeah?
Okay.
There were other things
red and beautiful. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There were other things that I found kind of shocking, which I have to talk to my elders about. So I was kind of dumbfounded by what I was experiencing, I guess, at the time. So he did come out to the lobby, and he did tell us that he was denying us access. And I said to him that that he was denying access to people of New Brunswick and the Aboriginal people of Canada. And I don't remember if he gave an answer or not. But I mean, before, in the past, last year, I was protesting shale gas at the legislature, and immediately following the protest, we entered the legislature. That was a day, I don't remember the date, but it was a day that the petitions were being brought forward on the floor, and we had no problem. We went through the proper security procedures, and we were allowed access.
And Dan was charming last year.
And Dan was charming as ever could be.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's... I know it's a strong statement, and it's not something that I would normally say, but he didn't just deny access to the people of New Brunswick, he denied access because we were Aboriginal, period. We were protesters. Last year was shale gas, I was a protester, and I was allowed access.
Really? And the police arrived?
The police did arrive. I really, regardless of
my opinion on the cops,
they did not want to arrest. I really felt that they did not want to arrest.
Did they tell you leave? Who said leave or be arrested? Or be jailed?
They were saying that we had the option to either leave on our own accord, or at that moment, or to be arrested.
Did you say jail?
I don't remember if they said jail.
I know you said on TV they said jail or be jail.
Well, I mean, if we were arrested, we would have been down at the station, most definitely.
Isn't that terrible to be not escorted out, but escorted out and arrested and jailed?
Say what?
Not just to be escorted out and that tell you to leave, but escorted out and put in a police car and jail. Isn't that pretty bad?
Yes, it is. Because it's one of those things that we want to bring attention to Bill C-45. That's the goal. And we don't want anybody to get hurt, and we don't want anybody to end up in the legal system. We have enough people in the legal system that aren't being treated properly, appropriately, and fall with whoever following the proper procedures with them. So you know, it was. I was willing, yes, to be arrested.
I was going to say, that's why I told you on Facebook. Where's the Oka blood and all that?
But
you know.
we did have our cell phones with us, of course, and we did make some phone calls and consulted with a couple of our elders, and they said don't get arrested. So and that's the thing is that you know we're not here on an individual basis. We're here as a community. We're standing in solidarity. So you know we follow. As much as we can, we go by the advice of our leaders.
So you're not too impressed by Dan Bussieres?
I'm not too impressed with Mr.
Bussieres, but I got other names for him, Mr. B, Mr. Big Hole. But anyway, and it was security that grabbed the minor,
yep.
And the media. You didn't like the way the media.
No. They went. They put forward the email that the Sergeant at Arms had emailed them, saying that we were trying to bring the protest into the house, and that is absolutely false. That was not our intention. We were following protocol. We were following procedure. We were doing everything that they were asking us to do, and putting away things that they didn't want us to take in there. We were willing to go through the proper procedures. Attitude
at the legislator must change.
Attitude. It has to. I mean, it's. This bill, I really hope that more people realize, don't just look at it as the Indian Act change, and it's very much that, but it's so much more change to it that affects more than just Aboriginal people. It affects the people of Canada, period, regardless of where you come from. If you live in Canada, you're being affected by Bill C-45.
That's so well said. We'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you.